Hi Sag, how are you guys doing? Spiritual Barbie here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome if you're new. This is your love reading for the next 7 days, Sagittarius. Please remember to like this video if you like these readings. Comment down below about your situation if you want to. Subscribe to the channel if that's something that you've been thinking about doing, obviously. That comes from last year to this year. It comes from 2020 to 2021 to 2022. And if that's something you've been thinking about doing, feel free to subscribe. Okay, so you guys, welcome to all the subscribers. Hi, guys. I don't know what to call you guys. I just call you guys the kingdom, right? But you guys feel free to be who you are and take on your identities in the kingdom. And thank you guys for being here. I love this place. I don't know if you guys can tell. Some of you guys can tell. Some of you guys can't tell. Sometimes I get down and out, and you don't see that I really love being here. So hi, guys. I'm here to look at your love life over the next 7 days. I'm picking up on a person who is watching a lot of tarot readings. Your person is watching a lot of tarot readings about you. Oh, so many tarot readings. And this person is buying readings. They're obsessed. They're hooked on the world of psychics. But you are the reason why, and it's just because they want to know about you. They might continue to be hooked on psychics after, but you're the genesis of why they're hooked on the world of psychics. This person is always thinking about you. They're also always thinking about people who wronged them as well. Perhaps you just bring that up in them because you make them realize that they can move on. You came after a time that this person moved on from a lot of stress. So this person thinks about what happened before and it makes them scared and it brings them back to the past. But then this person is realizing that your wish come true. Okay? Okay, this person's mind is very busy. Okay. So first card out, and that's number 2, and then that's number 3. Okay. All right. So this person is bringing a refreshed energy to this connection. They're bringing you the energy that you deserve. They're paying attention to you and being in the moment, opening up to you about things going on in their day to day. They're calling you and texting you, messaging you more. They're giving you a lot of attention right now, and time, focused, dedication, telling you the truth about where they are, what they're doing. This person is focused on how things can work out as opposed to how things would not work out. So their attention is on the fact that if they give to you and if they continue to invest in this connection and continue to give to this connection from a place of having a full cup or having enough to give to themselves even after, this person is realizing that when they give from that place, it's fair and that they don't feel used up, they don't feel taken advantage of. Now, this person really yearns for you, they really need you. This person, they feel like they need you to survive, okay? This person, they're also struggling with hunger. So this person might not have enough money to eat. They might be struggling with paying their bills, having a place to stay. So they're having issues with their living situation. They're having trouble with their survival. They're living in a car or they're living in an apartment, but they have hardly anything to eat or they hardly have food. They can hardly afford it. They're in a lot of debt. They got a lot of bills to pay. So, they're also focused on working and making money and growing their business or growing their career so that they can receive. So they're giving their energy very fairly to you and to also whoever else or whatever else that they need to give to. I feel like this person, they have been focused on you. They've always seen your worth. They've felt a soulmate connection with you, and this is the reason why they're giving to you. Okay, this is this is not the exact reason why they're giving to you, but this is the soulmate connection that they feel with you is the foundation that they're giving to you on. So don't feel like if you don't reciprocate, if you get scared, or if you start living in lack, this person will pull away or stop dealing with you. This person will not stop dealing with you because they understand, they feel a soulmate connection with you. So they understand your soul. Okay. So they know that if they're ready, you're ready. And they also understand you. They love you. They're not going to be mad at you if you're struggling. And they understand that if you're struggling, that means that they're struggling. This person is starting to put their attention on you or something else other than what they were focused on. They were extremely focused on something, someone else. Okay. I'm feeling like it's work, career. I'm not really feeling like it's anybody else who they really want. I feel like if it's anybody else, this person is like throwing themselves at them, or not really. This person is just super flirtatious, super flirtatious. This person might not even really know that they're flirting with them or not. But yeah, this person might be kind of flirtatious to super flirtatious, but this person, your person, they're not giving into that flirtation. They don't feel anything for that person. That person's just throwing themselves at them because that person might want them. They might have an agenda, but this person, they seriously feel weird when they don't have feelings for somebody and that person comes on to them or moves on them or flirts with them. It makes them feel so strange, like so weird, you know? Because they realize, but that's the most natural thing ever. This person is very grounded, and when they recognize that quality inside of you, they were doing things in this connection because they saw their worth, because they saw your worth. Okay? So whatever they were doing in this connection is because they saw your worth. If they were not dealing with you or whatever they were doing in the past, it's because they saw your worth. Okay? That's why. So this person had a profound come to Jesus moment. They had an experience where they fought somebody got into their face and they pressed them back. It's a bully. This was a bully bitch. This was a bitch who bullies, bro. This is a bitch who, she lunches, she eats a lot, and then she bullies niggas because she's like, I'm not losing weight, but she eats nothing but carbohydrates and she never exercises and stuff like that. She doesn't like to sweat and stuff, right? But then she wants to eat nothing but mad carbohydrates, large portions, and then be mad when she still got a belly and stuff. So she attacks your person, or she starts shit, or he starts shit with your person. He attacks your person, and your person finally had enough and pressed them right back down. And this person got their power back. They needed to see their strength. They need to realize that these people, just because they're living with you and threatening you, does not mean that they could beat you down and abuse you. This person, they got a help from God as well to get their strength back, because this person needed the courage to be able to face these folks. Like, I feel like these folks are so abusive, and this person's so kind-hearted and gentle. Even if they're large or giant, whatever, they're very gentle. They don't like hurting other people, but this person can seriously kill niggas. This person can kill people with their bare hands. They can kill people with their bare hands. They just didn't know it. They didn't know it when they were younger, and they found out, I'm hearing in high school, they found out in high school, and they're sure glad they knew their strength, because if this person didn't know their strength and they ran up on the right bitch, they probably would have killed somebody and went to jail for it. So this person learned how strong they are, and that's why they keep their hands to themselves. But somebody pressed them and started fighting them, and somebody was just abusing them, and they finally got up and put their hands around this person's neck. I'm seeing somebody wrap their hands around somebody, some abusive old bitch's neck. That's what I'm hearing, and that's what I'm seeing, okay? If you're gonna be an old bitch, then don't be abusive, and don't be mad at me for saying it. If you're an abusive old bitch, look in the mirror before you get your cancer diagnosis, or wait till you get it and then you have no hair. Then you gotta look in the mirror when you're putting on your handkerchief on your fucking head and stuff. Yeah, I fucking said that. I did. Stop abusing people and being mad at the repercussions, and then wanting to get sympathy and wanting me to go on walks and stuff for AIDS and cancer when all you did was traumatize my life. That's why you gotta go walk now, stupid fucks. And you're all overweight anyways. And you're mad because you're fat. Most people who are mad and jealous are mad because they're fat. Period. They're fat. Their fat is shielding their heirlooms, and they're mad. The fat is coating their cheekbones. So when that bitch walks down the street with amazing cheekbones, they're mad at her. But she didn't eat everything at fucking I don't fucking know, at Trader Joe's, and then go to McDonald's and stop by at Burger King's and Wendy's. She didn't do that yesterday. She went to bed, and she washed her face before bed, and that's why her skin pops and her cheekbones are popping on fleek. She took care of herself. And there's all these old bitches that get mad because they don't take care of themselves, so they age terribly. But they always look bad when they were younger. They just like to be like, what, I was younger. No, when you were younger, you were still ugly. Now you have a better chance because you got a little bit more money in your account to go get your body done or go get your face done. And stop making everybody feel terrible about themselves who just got better heirlooms and better gifts from their ancestors. And that's why their ancestors gifted them a better face than yours did. because they're not an asshole going around making people feel bad because they don't have something that you have. Those are the people. And this person broke out. They don't fucking care about having people in their life. They don't care about keeping, like, they don't care. Those people are toxic anyways. And you don't speak for the group. And when they leave, they can take their flying monkeys with them. And wherever they go, they're going to get decimated, destroyed, raped, violated, whatever they're going to get. And they're going to come crawling back with one limb missing, usually. There's always one limb missing, right? And come back and put some respect on their fucking name. It's ridiculous. You're mad because you're not healthy, because you're fat, because you're not on your path. So when you choose things, you alter your path. You need to look a certain way for your path. If you're going to be a gangbanger, you can't be skinny and blonde and look like you prance around daisy fields. You know what I'm saying? Unless that's your protection. Unless that's your protection. But if you're a black dude and a gangbanger, you know what I'm saying? You can't be amongst. You can't look like a blonde girl named Caitlyn with, you know what I'm saying, with who's well endowed, but she's petite and 5 foot and she's 10 years old. She's 15. You're not going to look like her. You're going to look like such and such down the block because he needs to look like that to protect him. That's his path. You don't know the daily things he's going to come across every day, the very small to the larger details. He's going to come across every day that he needs that body to protect himself. If you're not following your course in life, you're going to look worse than you ever. You're going to look in the mirror and not know who the fuck you are. You're going to look in the mirror and hate what you see because you hate what you're doing with your life. And instead of realizing that you just fucking hate your life, you turn around and take it out on a pretty girl down the street that's mad nice. And then your son dies and he gets stabbed. And then you're crying about it and then re-traumatizing everybody when you're just a bitch. And that's why you lost your fucking kid like that. If you're going to sit there and plot on somebody and send them hateful energy and grill them down and give them evil eye, one day you're going to finally reap the repercussions of what the fuck you were doing. It's devastating. You're just mad at somebody because they're happy. It's disgusting. And you're not even lucky enough to happen upon people that are jealous of you when you're that type of person. You're just going to happen upon dudes that use you up. You're going to happen upon women that don't care about you. They're also going through dudes that use them up. And you're going to end up 50, 40, and with no womb, right? You got your own situation going on in your vagina because them dudes let you know how they felt about you all those years, right? And then instead of turning over a new leaf and drop the jealousy, right? Because if that was yours, you wouldn't have lost it so easy. So drop the jealousy. Instead of doing that, turn around and hate on the young girl. So then what's the problem? That's why you look like that. That's why you take off your clothes, you look in the mirror, you want to cry. And I've been there before. And you look at people that surmounted shit that you can't even fathom how they even surmounted it. You disrespect them. And then you wonder why you wake up with cancer and AIDS and cry about it and want me to get up and fucking walk. Fuck you. And take away from the reading because you have to explain it because some fucking non-entity, right, is going to write some stupid shit. Because she didn't pay attention. She got triggered because she has AIDS. Anybody that comes against me, they have HIV, right? And they can't accept their path. They can't accept the decisions that they fucking made. And they feel ashamed of themselves. And that's why they're going to write a rude comment down there. Okay? They have it. That's why. You probably shouldn't fuck with them before you get it too. I'm tired of it. I'm exhausted. I can't go far because I'm beautiful without having some bitter, jealous, Caribbean, African, white bitch tailing behind me, trying to pretend to be my friend and stuff, trying to decimate my life. Crying about how her son died and all this stuff happened to her after she fucking met me and stuff. Tired of you fucking jealous bitches. Go on a fucking diet, right? Just stop eating everything and then you will be okay. Just stop eating everything. Stop it. Stop eating and rubbing your feminine area all over, you know, everything. And wondering why you pull it back and there's an infection. Because you rubbed it on everything you saw. So you're going to pull back an infection. They didn't go to class. They just sat in class and watched that gorgeous smart girl and hated on her all through the 4 years and came out with a baby and a fucking GED, the hopes of getting one. And then they're mad at the person who just sat there and did the work. Tired of it. I fucking hate jealous people. There's no point in being jealous. If you're jealous, you're a loser. And you're going to wake up with a diagnosis. You might think you're going to run from your jealousy, but you're going to wake up with HIV. You're going to wake up with cancer, and then they're going to find a virus inside of you, because that's why you're so jealous and not even aware of it, because you have a virus inside of you. Deal with your shit. Don't come to spiritual places and then be mad when you don't feel spirit connecting to you because you have this wall of jealousy up. We can't talk to you. You're jealous of us. You're jealous of Archangel Metatron. That's who you're jealous of. It's so stupid and so competitive, and it comes from being a child in grade school that you fucking hated, and that's why you sucked dick behind class and didn't go to class. But then you carry the same energy to life. And if you just went to class, you would have realized that about yourself. And everybody else has to pay for it because you made poor decisions. Especially that pretty girl. She got to pay for it the most. Because life was handed to her good. She doesn't have bitches like you trailing her everywhere she fucking goes. Disgusting old bitches. And they're all from the same, they're all usually look the same. They're from the same place. They get the same checks from the government. Come on. Trash ass bitches. That's who this person was dealing with, and that's who was abusing your person, Sag. Doesn't matter if they were a man or a woman. That's who was abusing your person. So you can have their back, or you can side with the abuser and lose your person again, stupid fucking sluts. Tired of everybody's defending toxicity and being mad when they got it in their life too. Because you want to sit there and defend toxicity. Well, I really feel like it happened this way. You want to defend toxicity. And then be mad as fuck when your mom is toxicity incorporated. Exhausted with you fucking people, bro. Nobody can say anything without you people getting up and bugging out. And you think I'm pussy. I'm not fucking pussy. I'm well-read. I can work anywhere I want to fucking work. Okay? I'm very fucking well-read. I could work anywhere. People still begging me to come back to places, and I left them in the dust, and they still begging me to come back. Fuck out of here, bro. I don't fucking care about you guys. If you have a problem with my truth, go somewhere else. Period. Don't come here trying to decimate me, because you're going to just lose your kid. You just wake up. My family member, are they going to be okay? And then you're going to hit my comments asking me questions like that. Even though that's not why that lady asked that question. I know. But you're going to be hitting up my comments and emailing me talking about whatever. Talking about this and that. Having a problem. Talking about, they're not open. They're not this way. They're not that way. Oh, could we get the reading? But the reading isn't even for them. And then they flood the comments. Because somebody taught them how to read and write. And that's why back in the Jim Crow era days, bitches that look like that bitch that's going to write the comment, that's why you was in the back, you was getting raped by your masters, and you was having babies and working the fields, right? That's why that's what you were doing, right? Because you're too busy being a fucking idiot, getting too triggered to listen to the words that come out of my mouth. Tired of you fucking people. You're idiots. You people are fucking stupid. Anybody who has a problem with anybody's opinion that you never met, you're a fucking idiot. You're a gabon. You're a fucking idiot. Tired of you guys. So this person, they got their strength because they're happy, because they just want to be happy, because they're not letting niggas in their circle that shouldn't be friends with them. They're not letting people come around them that shouldn't be contacting them. They're not dealing with people who make them unhappy, who ran all over their parade. This person just got the strength to hang out with themselves. If they had no friends, they just had no friends for years, for months, however long. And then they just got their love for themselves. Everything was also working out in this person's life as well, Sag. Everything was working out perfect. So this person realized that, they go with God, or they go with whatever they believe. They don't need to deal with these people. They don't need to be beaten down by this broad. But that's why this person, if they were coming to you before with lack, which I'm not even seeing this person come to you with lack. They were going through all this stuff. You had no idea. You had no idea. This person, they just broke out. So after they strangled that lady and stuff, then they pulled up back and they just started hitting you correct. Period. Because before they strangled her, they didn't know how trash she was. And then when they got their hands around her neck and realized how pussy she was, they realized, oh, okay, I'm going to just stand up for myself. I'm not going to deal with this crap anymore. And I'm just going to be on my Sag. So, this person, they're not dealing with anything that doesn't bring them happiness anymore. Okay. And they're focused on their happiness. This person learned a lesson around what they're focused on. Like, I feel like this person, they were just focused on their fears or anxiety or trying to one up or trying to be competitive. And then they got a diagnosis. Whoever this person is that's around them got a diagnosis. You know, whoever it was that was disturbing them, abusing them, whatever, got a diagnosis. Yeah. So, you know, this person, it made them, for a lot of them, they don't even know that this person was abusing them, or they don't even know this person was working against them in whatever way. So they don't even really, they're not happy that this happened to them, but this person is just more so like being like, okay, you know, I'm going to focus on my happiness because, you know, maybe they were like good girls and stuff like that. And then this person got a diagnosis. They're like, damn, maybe I need to like shape up and make different choices in life. And this person has realized that they just don't focus on their happiness. Like when they were scared to die, or whoever this person was scared to die, that person was scared of, they realized that they didn't do anything that made them happy. They realized that they had so many things that they wished to come true that they never even tried to make happen because they've been too busy being upset and trying to drag everybody in their hell. Okay? So this person's focused on their wish fulfillment with you, pleasure, sex, you know, going on dates, making sure that you guys have a good time and are joyful. Like this person is bringing you joy. They also are focused on this connection, giving to it, giving time to the partnership, time to the passion. This person is giving time, energy, things that are invaluable to them towards cultivating the energy and the love in this connection, towards cultivating the passion and the love in this connection. That it's almost like this person needs to have this personal love, or this love for themselves, love for their foundation, love for everything they have, in order to love, you know, what's coming next that's going to really fully complete them. This person, they're realizing that even if they're not fully complete, they can be happy on their own. And they were not, this person just never understood that. They never did. Yeah, I feel like this person's bringing you a lot of sex. Like over these next 7 days, this person's definitely going to be like giving you a lot of attention, making you feel good about yourself, rubbing you. I'm seeing, you know, somebody's spouse rubbing them on the shoulder, like trying to, you know, go out on dates, trying to bring passion in. But it feels like for this week, it's just very slight, and it's attention. Like this person's giving you attention. It's also like I said, give and take. It's just like, it's fair. Okay. Now this person, they have terrible habits, and they know they need to walk away from these habits. Okay. They have something that needs to be done. They have some, I'm hearing a child abuse issue. Perhaps this person was abused as a child, right? They know that they need to walk away from that. They know they need to let go of the pain of being abused as a child. And they're scared. This person's focus is on, this person got a diagnosis, but I feel like whatever this was, it's not even anything that's that. They got a diagnosis of something that some of you guys have that's like, it's not common, but it's not like, you know, you can't, you know, it's not like you have to change around the way you do things, and you can't share like napkins, and, you know, it's not that kind of disease. It's more like a disease where it's like inherited, it's like intrinsic. It might be muscular or even skeletal, you know. And but it's not anything that's like going to impair their life function. Maybe a little bit. It might impair the way their body looks, but it's not going to impair the way their body moves. You know what I mean? And this person, oof, they do not like having this. Okay. This person is also focused on understanding. This person understands why they have it. Okay. This person might be fucking around with somebody. I feel like they got the same disease as someone else who they used to fuck with. And also as someone else who used to abuse them. I feel like this person, they were abused by their mother, and they got what their mother, they never had what their mother had because they broke out of that, right? And they stopped doing whatever their mother was doing. So they never inherited it. But then they had a child, and I believe the child inherited it. But she didn't have it. Or the parent, even if it was the father, he didn't have it. And then he started fucking around, or she started fucking around with her kid or his kid, and then he got it. And then he got it, or she got it, and she realized why she got it, why her mom had it too. She also realized why this other person has it or had it, but also why this other person got it removed so quick and easy. Because this person, she can't get it removed like I'm hearing her daughter or her son. She can't get it removed like her daughter or her son can, or how her daughter her son did. And she also understands how strong that person was. Like, she was fucking with somebody that God gave them a weight to carry, that this lady cannot carry that weight, but she's fucking with her. And her job is to nurture her or him. So she's going to lose her life, and slowly and painfully. That's what's going to happen. Okay? This person's focused on it because they're facing their fears. They have a lot of passion for you. They're stepping into optimistic energy. This person is realizing that's what if this person is saying that's what happens, everybody needs to say that's what happens. Because whatever this person got is for them only. And that's what happens. And that they said that's what happens. You know what I mean? That's what happens. And this person is they're realizing that they're not alone in this world, that the shit that they do, just because there's nobody else around who they could get narcissistic supply from, you know, outside of the person that they're abusing, just because there's nobody else around while that's happening, does not mean that you're not going to wake up without knowing that God saw. Period. God saw. God saw, bitch. And this person is realizing that they have a lot of anxiety about the future. They have a lot of anxiety about where things are going in the future and stuff like that. And they also feel shut out. But whatever this was that happened, they had an experience that made them realize, A, that's what happens. And B, that they're not low. Everybody saw. God saw. God's not happy with them. They're shut out. That's how this person looks at religion and spirituality. Like, is God happy with me? Is God not? That's how this person looks. So they're realizing that God's not happy with them. That they've been terrible. They've been terrible. If you were given a child and you abuse your children, you're a horrible fucking human being. You're horrible. I don't care how many hours you have to work. You're a terrible fucking person. Close your legs. Or go get somebody, get them to just cut out your ovaries. Remove it. Close your legs. Like, why are you blaming me and making everybody else sad because you laid down with some gangbanger who didn't want to stick with you and you kept the baby and he left, or you laid down with some married man who didn't want to be with you, or you laid down with some loser who couldn't be with you anyways and you can't get over it, and so everybody's paying for it. Grow up. Everybody wants to be coddled and then wonder why they're still stuck in the same. And it's been 20. I'm still stuck in 20 years. But when you were little and nobody was coddling you and you were in that abusive home and getting abused, didn't you make more strides in life? I'm not saying that abuse made you better. Absolutely not. But it's because nobody was coddling you. They were not being loving to you. They were not being truthful to you. They were still lying to you. But they were not coddling you. And that's why you ascended faster in that time frame than you did 20 years after you met that guy. You're still in the same spot. Because you've been hanging around people who coddle you, make you feel better. You made poor choices. You made poor choices. Make better decisions. You have the power. Tired of it. Okay. So this person, they're challenged and they're also focused on this commitment, but this commitment is a challenge for them. Okay. Doing what needs to be done. Understanding the truth, because this person has a hard time accepting that someone around them is special. They have a hard time embracing their inner child. They have a hard time embracing their children that also reflect this part of their inner child. This person has a lot of psychological shit, but they were abused, right? Whatever. But this person here, you know, they are having trouble with their commitment because they're having these new beginnings in love. Some of them have a diagnosis, right? But for a lot of them, they have a new beginning in love, okay? In the form of a child, artistic expression, music, right? And it's a challenge for them because they need to maintain the upper ground. They might need to defend themselves from whoever this person is. This person is also sending them energetic and spiritual attack, okay? This person must learn these lessons. They have to. They have some sort of commitment that they can't unbound themselves from someone in their life, in their bloodline, that they cannot unbind themselves. They can't unless death, and even death cannot unbind this connection that they have with this person. That's why it feels like it's a child. And this person is challenged by learning a lesson about how to fucking treat people. She thought she could treat this kid anyway. She's such a this person. That's why she was abused like that. She's a narcissist. That's why those people were able to abuse her, because she's a narcissist inside. Okay. And she needed to see how those people look so she could stop being, so she wouldn't turn out that way. But she turned out that way. And that's why she carried that child abuse with her, and whatever the fuck she got from that abuse and those things that happened. That's why she carried it with her, or he carried it with him, until he realized and realized from the past and learned a lesson. And that's why she manifested that child so she could heal her own inner child, and she was abusing this child, like how they abuse. But she's such a stupid old slut, and that's why I feel like she's an older slut, right? I don't care. So because if you abuse children, I don't care what fucking happens to you. Here's what it is. This person, they're understanding things about themselves, okay? I'm hearing they didn't want to give birth to this child. They're understanding why they didn't want to give birth to this child. They're understanding why this child almost killed them several times. Even before this child came out of the belly, they were almost killed many times. They also understand why they've met nothing but contrast, why they've dealt with jealous women, why they've dealt with a partner in the past, even before you or even with you, that cheated on them. If you cheated on them, they understand why you cheated on them. It's because of how they did their kid. They also understand why this person was also able to usurp the young. I feel like they have multiple kids, and there's a dynamic where this person tried to this person is really dark and fucked up, but that's why she got her diagnosis. But she tried to alienate this one kid to isolate her from everybody else. And then she tried to take the kid who she was closest with. This woman is a narcissist. Whoever you're talking about, man or woman, they're a narcissist, right? But I digress. They tried to take a child, right, away from everybody, all her siblings, all her friends. She had no friends, so that she'd be isolated and want to kill herself. That's what this mother wanted or father wanted for his or her child. So she's challenged by a lesson because she got a devastating fucking diagnosis. She has cancer. She only has a few months left to live. Whoever this person is that you're asking about, that's why they only have a few months left to live. They're terrible. They abused this child when you were not home. If you are bothering this child or mothering this child with them, they abused them even when you weren't home, okay? This person is abusive. This child hardly ever gave them any problems. They were just jealous of this kid because the kid was perfect. And she was a dirty little slut. That's how she got HIV when she was so young, because she was a dirty little slut fucking all the little dudes in the village, and some of them had HIV, and she's a dirty slut. She don't care. That's why she got it. And everybody has to pay for it. I don't know how that got on my face. I don't know. And she was mad because that one kid didn't get it, or none of her kids got it, whatever. She was mad because none of her kids got it. This woman is ridiculous. She's so pathetic and small and despicable. This person they're disgusting and embarrassing and embarrassed. They're conniving, but they should have really connived better I'm hearing med-surg or whatever, some school, some class that they failed out of, right? That they're lying about. They failed a class. And she should have, but that's why she failed that class, because she was abusing her children. And then she just stopped abusing her kids so much, and then she passed, right? Because you're not going to go work in the medical field and help heal people when you're a child abuser, you old slut. That's why you got that on your stomach. That's why you got them lines on your stomach. All you mothers that abuse your kids and think you're just going to hit your kid and pull off, that's why you got such bad stretch marks. Stop telling younger women that they're going to get pregnant and have stretch marks. No, you're not. If you're not a child abuser, you won't have any stretch marks. Get it? You won't have any, except for the ones that you got when you were growing up. You know, you got on your hips, your thighs. Some people have it on their arms. I had stretch marks on my arms. I got fat when I was younger, and I was a heavy weightlifter. So I got really, heavy and strong, and it was muscle and fat, and it tore my skin. And I got stretch marks all over my arms. They were really bad. They're not as bad now, but they're quite visible. But everybody has stretch marks. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to, and I wasn't that nice when I was younger. When I got them, I wasn't being nice. But I wasn't being mean, but I wasn't being nice, and I wasn't being nice to myself at all. I was pushing myself so far, farther than I really even should have. I'm fine with the stretch marks, though. Like, it's okay. I might not like them, but I never noticed my arms till I got them. Whatever. But, people get them. It's fine. People get stretch marks. What I'm saying is, you don't have to worry about your entire physique being ruined and you having cellulite in your stomach and being an ugly, fat, disgusting mom from Long Island or wherever the fuck you're from. You're not going to look like your mother. She abused you. That's why she looks like that. That's why she gave birth to kids and then she just kept looking like that, because she abused her fucking kids. And that's not even who she is. So she doesn't get to look like herself. She should never get to look. Herself does not deserve to look in the mirror and see who she truly looks like in the mirror as she's abusing her children. That should never happen. So on this person's mind, they're waiting. I feel like they're waiting for someone's downfall. But this person's also realizing that that's why they've wasted their life. You know, this person is realizing that that's why they wasted their life, you know, away on nothing. This person has wasted their life. And they learned a serious lesson in the recent past about your worth and your value, but that wasn't before they wasted their life being not confronting their emotions. You know, this person, they're thinking about an investment right now. This person is invested into you and they're afraid of losing you, okay? Now, this person, they are not really thinking grounded, all right? This person is also like looking at the world around them. They're too connected to the world around them. Like they want to manifest these big things, but then they look around them and then they get upset and get jealous. They don't even try to shice niggas out. You know what I'm saying? They don't even start shicing niggas. They just get jealous and then they just crawl back into their cave. So what's in their on their mind is an investment. This person is trying to see whether or not it'll pan out with you. Okay, because this person is dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man. Okay, and this man is abusing them. This man is overburdening them. They're also dealing with their health. Their health is having issues. They're dealing with a major health issue that they don't even think they'll live. And they don't, honestly, this person, if they abuse their kid, they don't want to live. Because this child will never let them live it down. If you abuse your children, of course you don't want to, but you should have dealt with the fact that you don't want to live, bitch. Instead of abusing your children, you old slut. Just fucking deal with the fact that you don't want to live and get away from niggas that make you feel like you don't want to live. And then stop trying to save the nigga that he's dying because he's stealing your life. Come on. Stupid sluts. I hate those bitches. Just go on a diet. Stop eating everything. All right. Stop eating just because you had a bad day at work doesn't mean the chocolate won't add on. Just because you had a bad day at work doesn't mean the extra chocolate bar doesn't count. It counts. It counts. Okay. Jesus. Amira Salon now. Come on now. Amira, give us a message for Sagittarius, their person. Jesus. This is a delusional person. Man or woman. This person, they want to marry you. They want to be with you. They want to ascend to a next level, but they're delusional. This person is being shy. They're saying to themselves, they know that they were bad to somebody, Sag, and they know that they're paying for it. So I'll talk to you guys super soon. I got to go. My laptop's going to die. I don't want to